welcome to Stress Relief number 2. I'm Deborah, and if you don't want to sit on the floor or lie down on the floor, feel free to just sit in a chair any comfortable way. And today is not exactly a lesson. I mean, it's not a well-planned, organized, beginning to end lesson. It's a bunch of tools to help you energize. So lesson 1 was all about calming down. But sometimes we can't just be calmed down, we have stuff to do. So today I'm going to give you some energizing practices that will probably, I hope, help you get through the day. So I have 2 quotes for you. The first one, I don't know where this came from, but it says, "Your day will go the way the corners of your mouth turn." So think about that. If you're like, all day, that's the way your day is going to go. If you're, it might go a little better. And Thich Nhat Hanh, I spoke about him before, sometimes your joy is the source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. And there is scientific proof for this, that smiling can actually improve your heart rate, it can help you recover from stress. If you go online and look up smiling and stress relief, you'll find different articles about that. So you don't have to mean the smile. You can even just have a chopstick between your teeth and the corners come up, and you're going to be better off nervous system wise than if you were frowning. But if it's a real smile, what they call a Duchenne smile, you can get your eyes into it too. That gives you even more relief. So fake it till you make it. If you don't feel like smiling, try it anyway and see if it helps. So if you're willing, lie down on your mat, on your back. If you don't want to lie down, again, sit in your chair, sit tall. I'm not going to lie down. Well, yeah, I will. So lie down and be comfortable. Your legs can be straight or your legs can be bent. And just let your knees sort of fall together. Settle in. Take 3 long breaths. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And when you exhale, just settle into the mat or the chair. Now notice how your heart feels, how your breath feels. And then raise the corners of your mouth. And it's subtle, but notice if you notice any change. And if you like, give yourself a full-blown smile that gets all the way up to your eyes, even if your eyes are closed. And notice how that makes you feel. And we'll do a breath practice when we stand up. But for right now, bring your feet hip-width apart, about 6 to 8 inches apart. And inhale, exhale, bring one knee into your chest. Inhale, bring your foot back to the floor. Exhale, the other knee, inhale, foot to the floor. Now you can do as many of these as you like. I'm just giving you the example here. We'll do 2 sets. So now do the second leg again, and stop. If it's okay on your back to straighten out your legs, straighten them out. Take your arms up overhead and flex your feet. Send your feet away from you. Send your hands away from you and stretch. Tuck your chin a little bit. Pull in your ribs. Just get a whole nice long stretch. If you want to, you can reach through the right side and then reach through the left side. You can bring your palms facing each other. See if that makes any difference. Just give yourself a nice big stretch. Sometimes that is very effective to relieve some tension. Bring the feet up. Now this time take them wide so you can feel the edge of the mat on your pinky toes. If you're sitting on a chair, take your knees wide and then bring them together. Take them wide, bring them together. If you're on the floor, inhale, exhale, let your knees fall over to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, come back up. We'll do one more, but you know you can do as many as you want. That's the nice thing about video. You can always stop it and then just come back later. So bring the feet back into the middle. Bring both knees into your chest. Stretch that low back. Release the feet to the floor. Roll over onto your right side, or if that doesn't feel good, your left side, and come up to table pose. So table pose is hands and knees, and have your wrist creases a little bit ahead of your shoulders. So not right under your shoulders, because that's hard on the wrist, but a little ahead. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your tail. Exhale, round the back. We're just going to do 4 of these, but again, you can do as many as you like. This helps the whole spine to get nice and flexible. Exhaling when you round. Inhale when you lift the heart and lift the tail. Come back to neutral. Walk your hands forward. Set your hips back. Nice big stretch. Lift up your heart. Walk your hands back. Inhale your right arm out to the side. Exhale, thread the needle. Take your arm behind your left arm. Bring your shoulder down toward the floor. Inhale, take it back out to the side. Exhale, put your hand down on the mat. Inhale the left arm out. And again, you can do your own rhythm. You don't have to go my speed. Thread that needle. Inhale, back out. Exhale, bring it down. One more round. Inhale, take it out. Exhale. This time we're going to stay here for a breath if that feels okay. Inhale here. Reach through that hand. Exhale. Next time you inhale, go back out. Unthread the needle. Put it down. Inhale the left arm out. Exhale, thread that needle. Inhale, take it back out. Oops, I forgot to hold. Oh well, you know what to do at home. Turn your toes under, lift your hips, walk your hands and your feet up to your hands, and come to standing. And if you hear a beep, it's because I had the timer on for something on the stove and I forgot to turn it off. Yeah. While you're standing, we're going to do what is called breath of joy. So breath of joy is a 3-part inhale, and your arms are moving too. So it's a very vigorous breath, but boy, does it get the blood moving and make you feel good. So I'm going to ask you to give me 5 seconds. I'm going to run in there and turn off that timer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the way the arms go. Cross, out, up, down. So let me do that again. Cross, out, up, down. So do that one more time. Cross, out, up, down. Now if that hurts your shoulders, you can make it smaller. It doesn't have to be huge. The breath, you exhale and then you go inhale, 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 let it out through your mouth. So watch one time. I'll do it one time without you, or you can do it. Here we go. So I'm going to exhale and then try for 10 of these. If you get tired or it just doesn't feel right, then stop. Do not keep going if you start getting lightheaded or you just don't like this. So exhale, inhale. Halfway. Two more. Now stand up just for a moment and notice how that feels. Okay. Come back down to sitting, and again, on the chair or on the floor. I like having a blanket underneath. And remember, sit on your sit bones. If you need to pull the flesh away, you want to be on your sit bones. Take your hands behind your neck. We did this last time. Lift up your skull very gently. Feel that nice length in your back. And then release. And here's another one for if you've been sitting at the computer for a while. So take your hands to cactus. So your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Press back a little bit. And then inhale, well actually just breathe. Bring your fingers up toward each other. Exhale, come back down. Let the upper arms come all the way to the ribs. Inhale again. Exhale down. One more time. And again, I like doing this 4 or 5 times, but we'll just do 3 today. When you come down, bring your hands forward and put them down, and notice how tall you're sitting. Looks good. Okay, our last activity is laughing. So if you think smiling is good for you, laughing is really good for you. It's good for your cardiovascular system. It makes you feel better, and you don't have to mean it. You don't have to have anything to laugh at. You're just laughing. So I'm going to take my watch off so I can watch this. And we are going to laugh for 1 minute, which seems like forever. But 1 minute of laughing, you will notice that your abs are working when you laugh. You'll notice that you get a little out of breath because you're working. 5 minutes of laughing. Now, never mind, I'm not going to tell you because I don't think I have it right, but it's worth a lot to your cardiovascular system. Okay, so on your mark, get set, laugh. Oh, come on, you can really laugh. Make it a good belly laugh. Oh, that's a half a minute. Oh my gosh. Keep laughing. Just remember it's good for your heart. Relieve stress. Come on, 15 more seconds. Woo! That always makes me laugh when I stop. Whoa, so stop for a second, see how now you feel. Oh, I feel it down here. I feel like my heart is working. I feel more energy. I hope you do too. Whew. Now, we usually end class by lying down or sitting tall and just resting. And we'll do that today. But remember these practices for energizing. One last thing for energizing is shaking. Start with your fingers. Add your wrists. Add your elbows. Add your shoulders. Add your joints or your hips. I can talk. This is even better standing up. Then shake. 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 Woo! Shake. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. A little bit more. Come on. We'll keep it going. You can go all over the place. And stop. And your hands may be tingling. So I don't know if you do the minute of laughing and the shaking and the smiling. Well, the smiling you can do all the time. But pick and choose. If you're feeling tired, get up and just shake a little bit. If you're tired, give yourself a little laugh break. Make everybody around you, if you have anybody around you, laugh too. And see how they feel when they finish. I mean, 1 minute. How better to spend 1 minute? Okay, so it's time to rest and to end. Lie down on your back or sit tall in your chair, or actually sit back in your chair. Get comfy. And on your back, either straight legs or feet wide, knees falling toward each other. Arms wherever they feel the best. And as we did at the beginning, take 3 long breaths. Just letting everything sort of melt into your supports. And notice your whole body. Feel any sensations that you feel without trying to change anything or judge anything. Just be in this moment, in this body, resting. Now notice your breath. You may be able to feel your heartbeat because we did energizing practices. And normally we would rest longer, but today is a short one. So remember last time when we did legs up the wall or legs up the chair, that's a really good thing to do every day. Take 3 more comfortable breaths, not forcing anything. And then walk your feet toward each other. Maybe bring your knees into your chest or give yourself a hug if you're sitting on the chair. If you're on the floor, roll to your side. Support your head with your arm. Everybody take 1 more big breath. And if you're on the floor, come up to sitting. You can be on a chair, on the floor, whatever feels good. And blink the eyes open if they aren't already. Thank you for joining me today. I hope some of these practices will help you during the day to energize and be ready to do whatever you need to do. Bye. Thank you.